I don't know about a Disney Final Fantasy mashup action RPG substance, but Kingdom Hearts Final Mix would be an awesome title for a DDR release. Alas, Finny Fun will have to wait for the next game. Here's your HD retooling of the Japan-only version of what we called Kingdom Hearts, to which they appended Final Mix because we originally got bosses and cutscenes that the first Japanese version didn't have. This is actually a fairly common occurrence. The first cut of Final Fantasy VII didn't have Diamond, Emerald, or Ruby weapon fights. The US Easy mode of Final Fantasy IV got re-imported and, well, Super Mario USA, enough said. So in recrossing the pond, Kingdom Hearts changed a little bit, but not much. And now it's recrossed the pond, but in HD this time. That's important in this day and age, right? For Disney fans who don't know what's going on, here's the breakdown. King Mickey's missing, Donald and Goofy are looking for him, and there's a whole lot of strange people around wearing far too many belts. For Final Fantasy fans who don't know what's going on, here's the breakdown. Squall actually says things that aren't ellipses, Aerith isn't dead, and Sid doesn't admonish you to sit your ass down in that chair and drink your tea. Now that we've completely broken down the absurdity of this premise, we can get started. As some belt golem named Sora, you complete a tutorial on a number of fairly cool-looking Disney Princess TM stained glass platforms before waking up on an island populated by Wakka, Selphie, and Tidus, as well as two other schmoes who didn't even have the sense to be in a Final Fantasy first. What follows is a whirlwind of half-explained premises, trouble brewing in a number of Disney franchise worlds, and Hercules totally groping Cloud's butt. It's a tough premise to buy, a fact reflected in the series distancing itself from the older Square elements to the point where the latest 3DS iteration only featured those kids from The World Ends With You, awash in a sea of Disney staples. But that's not my issue with the game. My issue comes from a number of gameplay frustrations, from poor targeting systems, to the woeful inaccuracy of this gummy ship's blasters, to the 50-car pileup that is building a gummy ship in the first place, to the relatively poor game balance in the early hours, to the absolutely abominable camera, to the ally AI that, despite having a whole series of menus dedicated to it, still manages to be judiciously described using the phrase pants on head. Might sound like quite the gripe about the mechanics, especially for this being a remaster of a remake of an improved international version, but I suspect it's largely because later games in the series did it much better. I guess I kinda hoped that the actual gameplay would have seen a shot in the arm. The rest of the game didn't really need much. The soundtrack's your typical Square high-quality affair, and the vocal performance is well delivered, including a cast of stars from Haley Joel Osment and Mandy Moore, remember them, to James Woods and Brian Blessed. Though casting a member of NSYNC as the one-winged angel still feels kinda odd. It's an improvement, that much is doubtless, but there's still more this HD I.5 remix version could have done and didn't that disappoints me. Fortunately, the series picks up from here.